This week is Parshas Netsavim, literally stationed or standing attentively, and Moshe tells the Jewish people, the children of Israel, that they are all standing in the presence of God. He has assembled everyone together to hear his last discourses, which will include exhortations for observance. These, in Parshas Netsavim, it is specifically aimed at the heart of the individual as well as the heart of the nation as a whole. Okay? He foresees that certainly the blessings that God has promised the children of Israel will be fulfilled, but he also says that the nation will sin, the horrible curses will occur, and that they will go into exile and not live in a land of their own, and that they will be scattered. It says though, but in the end you will return to your heart. V'hashevose el levavecha. You will return to your heart. Later on he says that God will cause your heart to be circumcised so that you'll listen to his voice and that you'll love God. The idea of the heart is that the heart is the seat of the emotions, most particularly the seat of the emotion of love, and it also includes a person's inclination to be good as well as his inclination to be evil, the Yetzer Hara. Okay? The issue of love is that it is an extremely powerful emotion. Nevertheless, it is sensitive and at times deep and concealed. The idea of evil is that ultimately turning towards evil will be a failure. However, it does have transient pleasures, and one of its tools is illusions, that it promises a person great benefit but doesn't in the end deliver on it, or it delivers it on it in a very flawed way, or that the benefits evaporate and in the end cause a person pain. Okay? Also, one of its tools is denial, that a person can claim that the pleasure was very great when it was not, or that the suffering did not occur when in fact it most definitely did. Okay? When you're talking about the love that is in the heart of the Bnei Yisrael, it means that when you're talking about love of religion, that the people are basically believers, principled, and desire to be moral leaders. However, they can be seduced by the vanities of the day and their own illusions and foolishness. As a result, these characteristics will be covered up and very submerged. The promise of redemption is a promise that ultimately the children of Israel will see through the illusions and the false promises of the evil inclination, and that they will return to the things that they truly desire. However, this is a sensitive issue, and it's also very deep. Okay, but in the end, it will occur. What the Parsha concludes with is a discussion of religion that in the where it is to be found. And it says that basically religion is not very distant or abstruse, meaning that it's not high, greatly complex, or greatly subtle. That's the idea of it's lo b'shamayim. It's not in heaven. You don't need a brilliant teacher to learn all of these great abstractions and things that are very complicated. That is not necessary. We simply have to turn to our own natural tendencies. Certainly we do need teachers, but they don't have to be the greatest minds that ever lived. The idea that it's not over the oceans means that it's not far away or exotic. We don't need a brave explorer to go across a uncharted ocean or into the jungles or the polar reaches to find what faith is talking about. Rather, it's something that we find very instinctive, and it's something that we naturally talk about. As it says, it is in our hearts and in our tongues to do it.